I think we're live.
I think I did it.
We think we did it. Let me see if it shows up on my iPad here. And if it does, I'll put the thing on the Facebooks. So far it has not. There we go.
Really great thumbnail of nothing because I didn't create one.
Okay, let's see if I can share this around.
See if anybody shows up.
It says one watching, but that's probably me.
That's probably you. Yeah.
Copy link. First things first, I will send it to my mother.
Nobody else gets to watch. All right. Hey, Stacy found it.
All right. We were trying to make it challenging today.
Yeah. See, what happened is we got home and I went to shower and I thought Matt was going to make a thumbnail. I got out of the shower and saw a post that said, "We're going live, but there's no thumbnail." So.
Did you read the rest of the comments on that?
Yeah. You want to turn off the TV? It's like reflecting in my glasses. Yeah, now that.
There we go.
Oh, I just saw that somebody else said hi, but it went away before I actually saw who it was.
I'm going to try and post this. I don't think it's actually doing...
No, that didn't look right. You want me to do it?
I mean, it does take you there.
Okay.
So...
Well, we'll see how that goes.
We'll see if that works. We'll see if that works out.
Go to the thing and see what people are saying about us.
Okay. How do I get the chat back?
I don't know. Maybe leave and then come back? What's this say? Chat?
There it is. Alrighty then.
Who's been talking? I'm seeing them pop up, but I can't read them.
Right now we got Meg in here. Hey Meg.
Oh, hey Meg.
Good to see you. And of course, hello to Stacy. There's Les. Les says hi from the frigid northern part of Apopka, Florida.
It's frigid here in the Tampa area too.
Meg has been snowed in for 6 days in Atlanta, or are you? Oh no, you're in Arkansas now.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Well, I mean, there's Texarkana. That's kind of like that.
Oh, okay.
And then people saying hi. We got Stacy. We got Les. We got Meg.
Nice.
That's enough for a party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers. Here's my... I bought this stuff called Fee-Foam.
I got one too.
It's supposed to be like adding egg whites to a drink.
Hi, Gina.
But we need to do a little bit more experimenting because it didn't really foam up like it was supposed to. However, the drinks that I made, they're slightly different. Mine's really good. I don't know if you like yours.
It's okay.
Did the bitters help at all?
I haven't tried it yet.
The bitters actually were the wrong bitters for mine.
It calmed down the lime.
Okay, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically it's our smoky mezcal, lime juice.
Do you want to try it?
Yeah. This stuff called Fee-Foam. Simple syrup, and that's it.
Yeah.
But mine has jalapeno simple syrup, which is a difference maker. Yeah.
It's a little bitter. Huh.
I quite like this drink. The Fee-Foam part didn't really foam up like it's supposed to. I actually want to try it with an egg white.
Do you?
Yeah, you can also get apparently like pasteurized egg whites that you can pour in that's a little bit safer. Not that I'm like afraid of an egg white, but...
I mean, I guess people do it, so...
Yeah, I mean, people eat raw egg. You know, it's like, it's one of those things they have to put the risk on.
Yeah.
But I think for most people, it's not a big problem.
I'm going to have to pull my phone over here so I can see comments, because you're not reading them.
Sorry. Les says, how's the moving going, guys? Well, we'll talk about that shortly.
I feel like there was more stuff in there.
Little Rock has been basically ice the last week. Yeah. Fun. I hear y'all might get snow, a light dusting. Yeah, they say it's
That's
gonna
what
snow.
they're saying.
They say it's gonna snow. I see Dennis Phillips is doing a live right now talking about it
Oh,
might
is
still
he?
snow. Yeah. Hey, there's JT. What's the beverage of the evening? Well, JT, see, I just went over all that, but
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's,
go back about a minute.
but it's mezcal, lime juice, simple syrup. Mine has jalapenos. Hers does not. Jalapeno simple syrup. Hers is regular simple syrup. And then this stuff called fee foam, which is like egg whites. So you shake it. It's supposed to foam up more. It didn't foam up. And then Angostura bitters. It's delightful. Delightful. But yeah, I just want to drink it.
Oh, you like it that much, huh?
You know what I like? What I like is the jalapeno simple syrup, which we found at Publix, with the smoky mezcal, just really complements each other. And then the lime, it's a good combo.
Okay.
I wish I would have used my habanero bitters, but I'll do that next time.
Okay.
So, so yeah, we are live. You can see the wire mess behind us here, and that is actually that's the Ackie monitor. One of the Ackie monitors right behind us.
And garter snakes.
And the garter snakes, the little babies, in their temporary setup. They're not going to live there. That's actually my goal this weekend, is to maybe get some structures built that I can put enclosures on, so I can get everybody set up and get them in place, because really the dragons are the only ones that don't have substrate, but everybody's sort of living haphazardly right now, and they're all fine, but getting to them, and it's
a little
disorganized,
a mess.
Right? But moving is going. We're completely out of the old house.
Yep.
Totally done with that. And now we just have to contend with the mess in this house, which is less of a time constraint, and it's for us. We had to spend last weekend, we spent basically cleaning the rental and like power washing everything. It was a lot of work. And it was like a lot of work for a house we weren't even going to spend time in. But hopefully we'll get our security deposit back. So now we just have to deal with our own home, which is much more rewarding to deal with. So that's a good thing. Let's see what we've got here. I've got people saying hello to everybody. Meg says Paul's exhausted from going to do stuff in town, non-essential for me because he needed something to do. All right, I understand. JT says if you guys get a dusting of snow in Plant City, we're in trouble up here. Yeah, you might get like a whole snowstorm. You might need to buy a snow shovel or something.
Borrow one from Stacy.
Les says, who's going to win the Super Bowl? Les says, I'm rooting for the Seahawks. I will also be rooting for the Seahawks.
I will also be rooting for the Seahawks. And I think we'll be able to watch it.
The Seahawks are all right. Like, I don't dislike the Seahawks. I do not like the Patriots. Yeah. And they've won enough Super Bowls. I don't think think they should be done with that for a while.
Go Seahawks.
So, Meg says, oh, my dad's been 3D printing fun.
Oh, cool.
Okay, that's cool.
Do you know what kind of 3D printer he has?
And Anita is in here.
Hey, hello. Anita.
Hey, Anita. Hi, Anita. And Meg says, congratulations on owning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I officially paid our first mortgage payment today.
Yeah, that's exciting. Stacey says it's really going to suck if you did all that work and still don't get your deposit back. Oh, tell me about it.
We better get at least something back.
We worked real hard. We scrubbed that place. We patched all the holes. We cleaned behind everything. We power washed the driveway, the sidewalk up to the front door, the back patio, the gutters. I cleaned the gutters out. I mean, yeah, we busted our butts at that place. They better give us most, if not all, of our security deposit back. I don't know what I'll do if they don't, but hopefully. Um, Meg says we ended up getting 6 inches in LR. What is L? Little Rock. Little Rock. I'm like, that's the only town I know in Arkansas. Breaking a record. Oh, wow.
What'd you say, 6 inches?
6 inches, yeah.
I think my mom said that they got
Definitely not made for it there.
almost a foot.
Yeah.
And your mom said they got about 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 inches in
Definitely some
Olin.
snow going around.
Yeah. Don't forget to take precautions so your pipes don't freeze, guys.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm not sure there's much we can do about that. I'm not that worried about it though, honestly. Meg says it's too cold up here to snow.
It's just ice instead.
Just ice. Anita said Ed's working late. He will probably be home soon and we'll jump in to say hi. Okay. They ended up with 9 inches. That makes sense because you're kind of in between.
Yep.
My mom and her mom. So that kind of figures that way, I guess. I don't know who moved. Somebody moved. Let's see. Les says we're going to be in the 20s in Apopka for 3 mornings in a row. We're only supposed to get below freezing
tonight, right?
No, I think tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what it said. I think tomorrow night we're supposed to get down to 27. But I don't know for how long. I'm not sure how long that's going to go.
You missed a thing. I saw it pop up here and you didn't read it. The one above Les's.
One above Les's. Meg says, look, I worked really hard at my last apartment and had to move a Congress member literally for them to make the apartment to stop charging me in July. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well, we definitely are out of our lease.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to pay 2 extra months to get out of our lease, and they've sent us emails like as if we're not out of our lease, but we've also we've also got the confirmation things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's like automated things, but I've gotten like 2 or 3 emails over the last week and a text today that says, pay your February rent on our new portal.
Yeah.
Have you gotten that too?
Yeah. Les says, watch your outside faucets. JT says, we'll be in the mid-20s Saturday and Sunday nights. Yeah, I don't know what we could do for the outside faucets, honestly. Like, I don't know what we could do if they freeze. Like,
I mean, we never did anything.
No, we didn't.
Home.
We didn't either. We don't have hoses on there. I mean, sometimes the ones up north are built for that, though.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah. I mean, I guess the only thing we could do is shut the water off, turn the faucets on, and then let the water drain out, close them. But when the water just fill back in, I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. But I'm not overly concerned about it. I don't think it's not going to be, I doubt it's going to hit that temperature for too long here.
Yeah.
But let's see. Meg says, we're getting used to the negative temperature. I went outside in a t-shirt this morning. Les says, going to wrap my outside faucets plus the one I'll drip. I guess we could do that. We could let them drip. We could wrap them. Does that help?
What do you mean wrap them?
Like wrap them up?
With what?
I don't know. Cloth or something? I don't know how does that work though? Because they're not producing heat. So like if you put, I always say if you put a jacket on a lizard, it doesn't do them any good because their bodies don't produce heat.
Right.
But
what does wrapping do, and what do you wrap with?
But people do wrap like plants and stuff, so maybe they, I don't know. Hey there, Virgil. Virgil's in here. Says take photos of the old house to show work you have done. Yeah, we did photos, and Kimbra did a whole video.
It's like a 4-minute video walking through.
Yeah. Stacy says they make styrofoam covers for them. Les says you can put them on a slow drip. I guess that would keep the water moving. Meg says we've been really cold. We've been fine. Keep the faucet at a drip and open cabinet doors. Open cabinet doors? On the inside of the house? Les says it'll protect them from the wind chill.
Oh, okay.
I see.
What are you wrapping with? Towels?
Well, I don't know. Stacy says they make some styrofoam thing.
But what is Les using?
I don't know.
Les is
What are
from
you using,
Florida.
Les?
What do Floridians use?
Yeah. Let's see. How long is it supposed to be that cold? Let me look and see if I can get like the hourly. If it's close enough yet. It's not. It says, okay, now it's saying something different. Now it's saying Sunday and Monday, 26.
Oh, because I think it's like at like 1 a.m. or something, right? It's
Maybe.
that low. This is the temperature, right?
Right.
So touch it.
So it's going to be in the wee hours.
At 6 a.m. on Sunday.
Well, it's going to drop below 32. It's going to get to 32 at about 12:20, if this is accurate. And then it's going to go down to like 26, and then it'll be back up over 32 at 9:50 in the morning. But that's, what day is that?
It's Sunday.
That's Sunday. But it also said Monday, I think. Yeah, look at that.
Oh.
Monday, it's also going to be there now. It's been going back and forth, and it's going to be down, let's see, about 12:45, and then it says it's going to be back up like 8:30.
Oh.
So, yeah. So we shall see. We shall see. Let's see. Oh, Stacy sent a picture of a faucet cover from Walmart or Home Depot.
Yeah, but they probably don't sell those in Florida.
I wonder if they do. We'll have to look. We'll have to look and see if they sell them down here. It's like you can't get the like insulation foam. You can't get like the really thick sheets of insulation foam down here. You have to special order it down here. Because, we would use that for like nerdy craft stuff or reptile backgrounds, but we can't buy it without special ordering it. And then it's a lot more expensive, that stuff, I think, if you special order it.
Yeah.
Than if your store just carries it.
I've seen lots of things popping up. What is everybody saying?
Let's see. Les says it'll play. Okay. Meg says yes. The inside allows heat to move to pipes.
Oh,
okay. I mean, we're keeping it toasty inside for the animals.
It's warm inside.
And our heater works real well here, so that's good. Towels and blankets. I'm cheap. Too cheap to go buy something. That's what Les said. JT said 2 nights. Yeah, earlier today it was only 1 night for us, but now it's back to 2 nights, so they keep changing it. Tampa doesn't show it getting into the 20s at all. At least it didn't today when I was looking at it. Because I was like, oh, it's not going to get there.
I'm hearing something.
What are you hearing?
No.
Is it the high school?
No, I actually think it's from this plug. It's making like a weird kind of squeaky noise.
The plug is making a squeaking noise? That's very weird.
Yeah, it stops when I unplug it.
Okay, that's a little concerning.
My plug at work does it too.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, we won't leave that plugged in for when we're not around. Let's see. Les says we're going to have multiple hours in the 20s here. Put on the bright side is you guys. We could be.
Say but.
Oh, but we could be living up where it's really cold. That's true. That's
It's
true.
true.
Okay, yeah. Meg says if anyone tells you to move to Little Rock, do not accept it in the winter. It's great during the summer. Meg said no one told me to move here. LOL. JT says this is the longest cold period we've had since we've moved here in 2016. Our winter is usually only 2 weeks. Yeah, and there's my mom. Hey, Mom. I mean, I've been here since 2000. I've seen cold winters here that have had like multiple cold spells, but I don't think I've ever seen it drop into the 20s. And definitely like there have been freezes because like the all the citrus farmers and stuff get concerned about it. But I know like some of the reptile channels we follow that keep animals outside that are like down around Okeechobee and stuff, like they've had a real hard time this year, and they've been, I don't know how long, some of those guys have been down there for probably longer, and they're saying it's the coldest they've ever had it, and they like the one channel we follow, like they've had to take, they've got a bunch of animals outside, and they've had to usually they can just put them in boxes. They've got like these fiberglass heat mats and they stay insulated. They just close the animals in the box and they're good, but it's not going to cut it. So they've had to move all, and these are big animals, like big lizards and tortoises. They've had to move them all inside to get through. It's a lot. It's a lot. JT says we could live in Minnesota like Stacy. Yeah, that's probably a lot colder. The one night you guys stayed here, it was 27.
Yeah, that night was cold.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that cold here though. I don't know. Maybe it was. Stacy says it's -2 here right now. It doesn't feel too bad. Okay. My mom says I just got here. Sounds like it's cold down there. Well, it's not cold right now. Like right now, it's 57. That's not bad. I mean, it's cold for Florida, but it's not bad. But it's gonna be in the upper 20s Saturday night and Sunday night, or really Sunday morning and Monday morning, technically, according to the weather thing.
That's just stupid.
Yeah, I agree. Minnesota. Les says, Matt, one of the iguanas do, besides fall out of trees when it gets this cold, they just hibernate, or how do they protect themselves? Or does it really bother them? So that'll be interesting, because the reason that we don't have established green iguana populations in Central Florida is because they can't survive our winters here normally, which are just a few degrees colder than down in South Florida. And so in South Florida, it gets cold enough that basically reptiles shut down in the cold, but they're not like brumating on the ground, so they fall out of the trees and then they warm up. And a lot of times they'll be okay from that unless they had other things going on. But
have you looked at Miami?
If it gets, well, I mean, they're in like West Palm and stuff too, like where people are. So if it gets that cold, I think there's going to be some dead iguanas, quite frankly. I think it's going to kill some invasives. I remember
32 is the lowest that it's going to get.
I mean, that's still colder than normal, but I don't know. We'll see how they pan out.
And that's in West Palm.
So
Miami is slightly warmer.
I think it was, I don't know if it might have been 2016, like JT was talking about, when we got really cold. And I went to Myakka State Park, and there's a lot of invasive fish in the lake there. And like, there were dead fish everywhere, but they were all invasive stuff. None of it was native stuff. And the shores of the lake were literally covered with dead fish that had gone up, and I guess the water receded and they just froze. It got too cold, they couldn't handle it, because they're like South American fish and stuff, so they got their limits. But stupid Siri doesn't understand me. When I got home from work today, it was 76. It was so nice. That's what JT said. Yeah, 76 would be nice, says Stacy. My mom says 6 degrees here in the morning. Well, it's -2 in Minnesota right now, Mom, so don't feel too bad. In 9 days, it'll be much nicer for us.
It'll be nicer here too.
Is that because you're going to be? Is that when their next cruise
yeah.
is? Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. It should be. Yeah, it should get hopefully this is the last of it, and we'll go. Like it's going to be cold like all week. I think all of next week it looks like. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like warming up next weekend.
Let's see if I can see that.
Too cold. I mean, this hat was like brown when I put it on, and it's frozen over.
Wednesday, the high is 71.
Oh, okay.
Next Saturday, the high is 67. So not too warm next weekend.
No, but I mean, 67's more like normal.
Better than 46?
It's normal daytime January, February weather on the cold end of normal, but still like that's probably close to the average daytime high. I mean, sometimes we get 80s in February, but January and February are typically the coldest months here. Anita says, I'm done with the cold here. It needs to warm up and stay that way. JT says, we'll be warm. We got the drinks package. Yeah, but where are your cruises going? Because if they're going to like the Bahamas, ask Kimber about how that goes.
I call it the cold cruise. And it's not quite great.
But the drink package will keep him warm.
That's true.
Yeah. Here, hold this. I'm going to see if I can get a Skirka out, if she's awake. Since she's right behind me now. And she's been friendly again.
So I'm looking on Amazon for these faucet covers. I'll get them next Tuesday or Wednesday. Which I guess doesn't do me any good for this weekend. So, probably because everybody on Earth just bought faucet covers.
There she is. She won't just sit still like the bearded dragons, who Marty is still pretty much sleeping. Captain's out, though. He's basking right now, actually.
He is.
But he's not eating very much. He's like bobbing his head, but that's about it.
JT says, look at Lowe's. Yeah, I will. Maybe.
Or we'll just wrap them in.
Or we'll just wrap
We
them.
have plenty of styrofoam.
We do have foam. We've got lots of towels.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you going to sit still, or are you just going to be a wiggle butt?
It's going to be a wiggle butt. You say that like you don't expect it.
I know.
Stacy says cute. You talking about a Skirka or Matt?
She has a cutie patootie. She might bite you on the nose.
I know she will. She might not. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Sorry.
You scared her.
I just wanted to touch her head.
She's like, don't touch my head. I'm very sensitive. I'm sensitive. Are you sensitive? Bloop,
Like Cartman.
bloop.
Anita says she's pretty.
She is pretty. Yeah. When she's in like really good lighting, she's like got a lot of red and orange on her. Yes, she's a little baby. She's a little baby. She was sleeping, so I kind of woke her up. But like she's back to her old ways where because she's down lower now. When I open the door, a lot of times she'll run and jump on my arm and climb up onto my shoulder. Only if she's real hungry, she'll try and eat my ear. But say goodnight to everybody.
Look at her lips. Her lips are like my favorite. Looks like she's got like little pink chapstick on. Your mom says hi, cutie. Wrap them in towels. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. I guess. I have to pick my least favorite towels.
We just got rid of all those towels they left here.
Nope.
Oh, we didn't. Oh, there you go. We'll just cut those up and wrap them
Yep,
around.
that's exactly what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah, that'll work.
We were thinking about maybe doing something with one of those faucets out there, one of the, whatever those are called, faucets?
Spigots, faucets, I don't know. I don't know what the proper
But I
terminology
guess
is.
we probably shouldn't do that this weekend.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we want to replace the one. And
Yeah, so that we can use it.
we've tried to contact plumbers, and they don't return my calls. But I did talk to one, and he also didn't return my calls after I sent him pictures. But he said that they would charge us, what do you say, like $300?
$250 to $300.
$250 to $300 to replace the spigot in the back, as long as it doesn't like break off.
Yeah, and if it breaks, then it's gonna be
it'd
more.
be more. And I'm thinking,
Well, I can break it.
how hard is it to like it looks like it unscrews. Now maybe it doesn't, but the guys at Ace Hardware were like, just put a wrench on both sides and unscrew it. And I'm like, yeah, but if I break it, then I don't have water, because I can't turn off the water at that at that place.
Well, so I said we should just do it early in the morning so that when we mess it up, we have all day to get someone here.
So we'll see. We shall see. You all right?
My drink's gone.
It is. It is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's warm in this house right now. Actually.
JD says do it on a weekend morning and I'll come help. Okay.
Can you fix it if we break it?
Yeah. That. Speaking of breaking and JT, last weekend we went to lunch with JT and Jen and came back and the garage door stopped working.
Yeah.
So we're starting home ownership off right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
What's
either has concrete or JV weld on the pipe. Actually, we think it's stucco.
Stucco. Yeah.
From like where they stuccoed the house. It like maybe dripped onto it or something.
If it's stucco, we could probably chip away at it with like a screwdriver or something without
Yeah.
doing any actual damage.
Les says home ownership is fun. There's always something. Yeah. JT said, yeah, that makes sense. Anita says, oh no, what was wrong with it? I don't know. We hit the button and it makes noise, but it doesn't move.
I think they never used it, and we've used it a lot, and I think it just like some of the mechanism broke. I mean, it's an old garage door opener. I'm not really that upset about it.
I wanted a new one anyway.
Right. So we're not ready to buy a new one, but we're not parking in the garage for a while for sure. So we can just open it and close it manually, you know? Like I told Kimbra, the first time I ever had a garage door opener, any place I lived, was the rental house that we lived for the last 2.5 years. Before that, I've either not had a garage or I didn't have a garage door opener, an automatic garage door opener. So it's not really a huge thing for me. So.
Your mom says, is there not a valve?
No, there's not a valve. There's a valve for the main water shutoff, if that's what you mean. But there's not a shutoff for the... I think because in Florida, it's not... Because it's a block home, so there's not like underneath. And
Yeah.
I mean, maybe there's a valve in the wall, but that doesn't help us.
Yeah.
But I don't think there is. It seems like in Florida, that's just not a thing they do.
Les says, my first garage door opener was Pat. When you pull up, she jumped out of the car and opened the garage door.
Yep.
Stacey said, garage door openers are pretty simple. They normally come with good directions.
Yeah. I mean, we actually priced it out, and I think, I mean, I'm sure it'd be cheaper if we just bought one and installed it, but I think like buying one and getting it installed probably isn't that
As long as we don't get
bad.
like some kind of crazy fancy thing, which I don't need. I need it to open and close the garage door.
She says that now. But yeah, but I mean, I'm like, we'll get it down the road.
How fancy can garage door openers be?
Oh, I'm sure they got all kinds of crazy technology.
Really?
I mean,
but what else does it need to do?
well, they can be silent and they can be all, I don't know. I just know that the range is like $250 to like a couple $1,000. So there's obviously something that they're doing.
Someone that knows, tell me, How much different can a garage door opener be?
I mean,
Opener be?
for the practical thing of what they need to do, there's probably not that much, but they're
I
probably like smart garage door openers.
Yeah, but we've got the smart thing to connect to it.
Right, but you may not need that with a newer garage door opener. It might just be built integrated into it and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, if someone knows, I haven't done any research on it.
I think most of them are closer to the like with install. From what I could tell, they were like most of them were like the $250 to $500 range
Yeah.
with install, and then there's some that went up to like $1,000. But apparently there are some that can be more than that. But I haven't seen those priced out. I've just seen, the internet tell me that. So it may not be true. I don't know.
Can you go buy those on Amazon?
A garage door opener?
I'm just curious.
I don't know.
Amazon sells everything, right?
Yeah, just about. And also it depends on like what kind of system they have. Like there's like ours is chain, but there's other like drives and stuff that are used. Les says I think 300 to 900 installed average, but you could get a gold plated one for more. That's probably what it is too. It's probably gold plated.
There's one on Amazon that's 304. It looks connect smartphone.
Yeah.
It's the only one I'm seeing on Amazon. All of these others are like.
It's probably
like, these are
Amazon
just
is
buttons.
probably not the place to buy a garage door opener.
I was just curious because Amazon sells everything.
Yeah.
Amazon is way too easy to order stuff. Yup.
Yeah. Yeah, but some things, there's a lot of things you can get cheaper on Amazon and more conveniently, but that's not true with everything. Not yet, anyway.
So what snacks are we going to have next weekend during Super Bowl?
Well, I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
No.
I'm not even, well, I guess you said we can get Peacock.
Yeah, we have Peacock.
So we can watch the Super
watch
Bowl.
it. Huh. What are good Super Bowl snacks? Chicken wings?
Chicken wings, jalapeno poppers, I like. Dips.
Dips. Everybody
Different
loves
types of
dips.
dips. I mean, we're not having anybody.
Buffalo
We're not having
chicken
like a
dip.
party.
No.
Because it starts it's probably Sunday evening or
Right.
something. So.
Buffalo chicken dip.
Buffalo chicken dip.
I like buffalo chicken dip.
Well, what do you like better? You like buffalo chicken dip or buffalo chicken wings better?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's completely different.
Is it?
It depends on what my purpose is. If I'm eating a meal, then wings. If I'm just snacking, dip.
Oh, okay. Like you wouldn't, like you could have some wings as like a snack thing.
Yeah, but wings are hard to just snack on.
Okay. All right. I'm thinking like you're at a party, they've got like a spread, they've got like the dip, or they've got wings. You put your stuff on a plate, you go sit down.
Oh, I'd probably grab a wing or two, and then I'd grab some dip and chips. I'd do both.
Okay. All right.
What about you?
I would prefer actual wings to the dip. Like I like the dip, it's fine, but like if it was an either or, I would go for the wings, for the real bird. I mean, I guess they're both the real bird. I would go for the real wings.
I'd like some, if we're gonna do wings, I want like good, like kind of crispy wings.
Yeah. Oh, is it NBC Peacock?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, NBC. I guess we have a subscription to Peacock.
My mom has a subscription.
Yeah,
to
there you go.
Peacock.
Oh, we could go back to getting on her. We were watching her Terre Haute cable,
Yeah, Dish.
and then we stopped because we had cable.
Right.
We didn't really want it, but then, well, one of the playoff games was on, and I couldn't watch it, which wasn't that big of a deal. But
Anita says
hey there, Todd.
our go-to snack for nachos, snack is nachos and cheese. Yeah, that's good. Ooh,
Yeah,
nachos with cheese in the microwave sounds really good.
We do have that sausage, frozen sausage.
We could do the Velveeta.
Velveeta sausage dip.
Yeah, I like that too. Todd says quesadillas, taquitos, chipotle wings, nacho cheese bean dip, and chocolate chili cupcakes. And mini chicken tacos.
Chocolate chili cupcakes.
Todd probably makes all that stuff.
Probably. I mean, that sounds like a very Mexican, which I'm good with that.
What are chipotle wings?
Well, it's just chipotle flavor, probably. So chipotle is.
I know what chipotle is.
Okay.
You don't have to.
Well,
It's a Mexican restaurant.
It's a,
We're gonna have one
no,
soon.
no.
I know. I'm just kidding.
They're jalapenos. Chipotles are jalapenos. They're just dried out or something. Bingo. Todd says bingo.
Yeah. Taquitos could taquitos, chicken wings, and dip.
I guess.
That's kind of a lot, isn't
It is
it?
a lot. There's just the
'Cause
two
it's
of
just
us.
the 2 of us. I just want all of it. And I don't have any friends that care to come over and watch it with us.
No.
Also, I'll be ready to go to bed before it's over.
Yep.
Yeah, so.
Are Super Bowl commercials even good anymore? I remember that was like such a big deal, and now I feel like I haven't seen like really good Super Bowl commercials in years. I don't even know.
I don't know. We haven't watched the last couple years, have we?
I don't think so.
No. Les says this will be the first Super Bowl in quite a few years that we're going to be home to watch. We're usually at sea, and the commercials and halftime is on whatever the local Spanish network is.
That's funny.
JT said, come over and help with what? What did I say about coming over and helping with something?
The spigot? The garage door opener. I don't know. The spigot. You said the spigot, because I thought he said
Yeah, but it's been a
do
while
it on a
since.
Saturday morning.
No, but it's that
Or
that
weekend
conversation is over.
Oh.
I don't know. JT says if it's Mexican food, I'm there.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I said we don't have anybody to come over and watch with us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I would say you guys could come over and watch if you want, but you don't want to stay up that late.
Yeah, no, it's too late. And like I said, I'll be ready for bed before. Todd said, I will cook while I'm there. I will make you guys my caramel rolls.
What's a caramel roll?
Stacy said, we're going to be on the Venezia with JT and Jen. During
Oh,
the
that's
Super Bowl.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Oh, Todd says, tomorrow I'm making a Texas French toast bake for breakfast. Now you're speaking my language. Matt won't eat it, but I would.
Yeah, it's weird because I like everything that French toast has in it, but I don't like
You don't like
French
sweet
toast.
breakfast.
No, I think that is the problem because I don't like cinnamon rolls either, which is weird because I love cinnamon, but maybe that's it. I just don't. Although I'll do donuts for breakfast, like the cheaper ones, but I don't know.
Yeah. I like a sweet breakfast. I mean, I prefer I don't know. It depends on what I'm doing. Generally, I like more like salty, savory stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're like, I want candy, and I'm like, I want chips.
Yeah.
Let's see. Les says we were on the BA last year for Super Bowl. Todd says a caramel roll is a cinnamon roll, but caramel inside. Yum.
Okay.
Oh, Venezia. That's what he meant, not BA. Stupid Siri. I must talk with a Lisbon accent.
I had a group of kids today. They were doing like a shark trivia class, and I asked them if they knew, they were first graders, if anybody knew what sharks had instead of bone. And usually, first graders usually know this answer actually, but these kids did not. So I was trying to give them clues, thinking that most first graders know this. So I said, it starts with a C, and one of the kids said caramel. I said, yeah, that sounds.
Did he actually say caramel?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, good kid.
Yeah, he didn't say caramel. He said caramel.
Let's ask the people. All 8 of you watching. Caramel or caramel?
How are they gonna How are they gonna like?
They're clever. They can figure it out.
Caramel 1, caramel 2.
Or just spell caramel, CARMEL, and caramel, CAREMEL.
Or that.
I don't care what you do. Les said caramel.
Caramel. I thought it was just us weird Midwestern people that said it.
Todd says sticky
Caramel.
stuff. Caramel. Anita says, okay.
Well, yeah, because she's from like where I'm from, and you're from.
Stacy's
Close.
wrong.
Yeah, see, most of the world pronounces it caramel. I'm pretty sure.
That's so funny because like growing up, my whole life, you have an RC up there. Did you know that?
I did not know that. An RC0, whole 12 pack of
Look
it.
at that. Let's see. Pat says care. Oh, and I liked her.
Wow.
Stacey says I pronounce it like it's spelled. Yeah, but that's not right.
Yeah, that doesn't work all the time.
Pronounce KNIFE.
Kanite?
Gina says caramel. See, I knew I liked her. Okay, so we're what, half and half? Ish. See, I'm glad you don't say it differently than I do.
No, because I'm from Missouri. No, I'm not Missouri. Missouri. But I am from Missouri, and we say caramel.
Virgil says craft cubes. Anita said 63 days till our princess experience.
Wow.
Oh man, I'm gonna be so ready for that.
Yep.
I've been thinking like these last couple weeks at work, I'm just like done with everything. Like I'm just struggling to get through. And I know that there's still 2 months? These 2 months are gonna be rough.
Pardon me.
We need a mini vacation, which we will have in 21 days.
When the blondes are down? Yeah, it's kind of like a vacation.
I mean, one day we're going to Orlando.
Yeah.
Maybe 2, depending on what we're going to do
Yeah.
and how we're going to do it. Right?
Yeah.
Would you prefer SeaWorld or Busch Gardens?
SeaWorld.
Okay.
I mean, just because we've been to Busch Gardens more recently, I wouldn't care either way, honestly. But I haven't been to SeaWorld and actually spent time there in quite a bit of time, which is weird because we can go for free.
Yeah, but only once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But yes, every year we could go. 13
and a half years I've worked at the aquarium and could go to SeaWorld at least once for free during that whole time, multiple, and most of that. And I think I've been to SeaWorld twice in that whole span. And one of them was like for work, like not, like it was like a group of employees that went there for like a team thing or something.
Let's see. Anita says, but look at it this way. There's only 2 months left. That's true.
Glass half full.
Work has just been rough. Todd says Tom the Mime. SeaWorld. All right.
Is he the one with the that goes before the sea lion? Not the sea lion. The walrus show. What's sea lions and walrus and otter or something?
Yeah, he sent us a video of it. I don't remember what it was. And he says, I love SeaWorld when we went. Your mom says 1 and 2 depends on my mood. That's like Caribbean and Caribbean.
Yeah, that one I say differently all the time.
Yeah. That one I don't care.
As
long as you say it how I think you should say it at the time.
I've never heard my mom say caramel.
No?
No, I've never heard you say caramel. I've always heard you say caramel. Unless there's like certain uses of it that I just am forgetting. But I mean, who do you think taught me to say caramel?
Oh, that's true. What are those other words that people say wrong? Like lightning bug
Lightning bug.
instead of fire. People say fireflies.
Okay.
They're called lightning bugs.
Okay. I call them either one.
Hmm.
It could be a firefly or a lightning bug.
Yeah, but they're not. They're definitely a lightning bug.
Okay. All right. I will draw the line at bubbler.
Yeah, that's a water fountain.
Yeah, it's a water fountain.
Yeah. Or sneakers or tennis shoes.
Yeah, I'm not that particular about that one. I call them tennis shoes, but if somebody says put your sneakers on,
So
I'm not gonna like
so this is gonna be
throw a thesaurus at
It's
them.
gonna be real stupid, okay? They're tennis shoes. Unless it's for like a sports game. Then you can be wearing sneakers. Just everyday wear, you're wearing tennis shoes. But if you're like going to play sports,
I would probably flip flop that. I would call tennis shoes like what you're wearing to like sport, and sneakers is what you're like hanging out in. But I probably wouldn't call them sneakers in most cases. Because like, I mean, I would probably be more specific, like, oh, put on your basketball shoes or your spikes if you're playing baseball or football, tennis shoes if you're playing tennis, like running shoes. Like, I would probably be more direct about the purpose of the shoe.
Okay. Les says I park my car with a K. JT says we see lightning bugs out here in the spring a lot. I've never seen a lightning bug in Florida.
I have, but very rarely. I've only seen a few.
Todd says flip-flops are thongs. So I can't get behind that, although I don't disagree. Because I don't call them that.
You don't call flip-flops thongs?
Right. Because thongs are other things, and it's just weird to think about those on my feet.
When I was a kid, we called them thongs.
Right.
And then as I got older, they became known as flip-flops.
Correct, because then thongs were more popular as the underwear.
Well, that became like the term for a thong underwear.
Right, that's why they changed flip-flops from thongs to flip-flops, I think.
But in Australia...
They call them thongs.
Because, thongs are your flip-flops.
Right. And then, what thongs are...
Well, it's either... what do they call it? They call it... what do they call the parakeets? They're not called parakeets. Budgie smuggler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Les says, I've never played tennis, so I guess it's always been sneakers. Let's see. JT says, we call them slippas. Flip-flops are slippas?
Slippas?
Todd says he hates flip-flops. Stacy said thongs are underwear. JD said lived in Hawaii for 2 years. They have different names for stuff. In Hawaii, trash is rubbish. Flip-flops are slippas.
Rubbish is what they call it in the UK too.
Yeah.
It's a rubbish bin, not a trash can.
I'd like to call it rubbish. I think
rubbish is good. Yeah.
It's more classy.
Yeah.
I just always call it trash. I'd like to throw things into the rubbish. Les says songs of what the girls used to wear on the side. Oh, thongs are what the girls used to wear on the side of the road selling sodas years ago in the Orlando area. I wonder how many other people remember them. Girls and thongs side the roads.
That's before my time.
Your mom says, I have a few times. I taught you good. JD says, every once in a while, I'll say rubbish or slippas, and I'm caught off guard.
If you said rubbish around us, I'd be like, are you watching BBC stuff?
Right. What's that? chanclas.
Chanclas grew up in LA. Those are weapons in some of my friends' houses. Watch out for moms with them. What are chanclas?
Les said back in the early 70s and 80s.
Oh, well, I wasn't here then. I did come here on vacation in the mid 70s and the 80s.
Your mom says no sneakers. I never call them sneakers.
No, I don't think she ever called them sneakers.
Because they're tennis shoes.
Yeah. Feet thongs.
Oh, chanclas are feet thongs?
What does that mean, a feet thong? What does that mean?
That flip-flops. Grew up, those were weapons in some of my friends' house. They grabbed their shoe off and hit them.
Oh. But are chanclas like a different type of flip-flop? Oh, Mexican for flip-flops. I've never heard that.
I haven't either.
Huh. Interesting.
Did we say it right?
Chanclas? Chanclas? Probably. That's probably how it's said in Spanish.
I don't know. Chanclas can go around corners and get you.
You can also get the la cucaracha with the chancla.
Yeah. Gringos.
Gringos, yeah. Yes.
I'm hungry. What do we have for dinner?
We had Culver's for
Oh,
dinner.
yeah.
You should not be hungry.
I know, but I am. I don't know. I didn't have dessert though.
Okay,
That means I can have dessert when we're done.
I guess.
This is turning into an educational channel.
Yes, about footwear.
Yeah. What are some of those other words that people say wrong? Memories. Where'd the captain go? Did he go to bed?
I think he went to bed. I'm going to get one of those RCs and I'm going to turn off some of these lights.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Oh, he's right there. He's sorry.
Anita says we will all be up on. Todd says no. My family loves Culver's. Grows the sell flaccid fries. They sell flaccid fries. Their fries were pretty good.
I don't love their fries. They're like the crinkle fries.
Yeah.
They're not, I don't hate them, but they're not my favorites.
No, the best fries are McDonald's fries. Let's see.
I call it rubbish. Oh. That was my Elizaduck.
All right. Todd says, wow, a lot of hate today. Okay, I just like Culver's. Huh. I like Culver's.
My Culver's tonight was not very good.
Mine was fine.
Usually it's good, but I don't know, my burger was lacking.
I'm not a big burger person, but I'm good with a smash burger.
Yeah. There's a new burger place in Plant City that we need to try. It's been a food truck, but they opened like a physical like hole in the wall place in downtown Plant City called Blue Collar Burgers. It looks really good. And then we found, well, on the internet, there's a place that does do they do like strawberry stuff and Cuban sandwiches. Prices are strangely affordable. Like you could get a Cuban sandwich for like $8.
Yeah.
Now I don't know, maybe they're crap, but I feel like they're probably pretty good because that's like what they do is Cuban sandwiches. So I don't know. We're gonna have to try that out soon.
Todd says they're inconsistent.
See, I mean, normally they're pretty consistent down here, but it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe I wonder if they're different areas, or maybe they're starting to get
I'm going to give this
inconsistent
back
here.
to you to control because I need to sit differently.
Like Steak and Shake in St. Louis was really good. Moved to Florida, there's like one Steak and Shake for every 20 you'd have in St. Louis, and they're like hit or miss, really bad. They've even changed now. I don't even go anymore. But
Yeah, we haven't been since like 2021.
like I moved down here and I was like, oh, there's a Steak and Shake, and one of my coworkers was like, we call it Steak and Hurl, and I'm like, oh.
You have to read the comments I haven't read.
Let's see. Stacy says, I get the fish sandwich from Culver's.
You gotta go up here.
Oh,
Inconsistent is the last thing I read.
Oh, I thought you read the JT's.
Nope.
Les says they did a controlled burn at the state park near our house. Wind blew all kinds of ash all over the yard driveway. Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
JT says I was surprised. I like Culver's fish and chips. And then Stacy said I get the fish sandwich from Culver's. Eddie in the house. Hey there, Ed. I need a drink and 62 days for the cruise. Yeah, we already covered that, Ed.
You missed it. We had our drink and we talked about the number of days.
JT doesn't like the fries at Steak and Shake.
Oh, I love Steak and Shake fries.
Yeah, I like those little shoestrings.
Yeah.
I like those quite a bit.
They're really good.
I haven't had them
cheese.
since they cook them in tallow or whatever the fat is. But I do like them French fries.
Yeah.
That's like apples and oranges though, when you're talking about like a Steak and Shake French fry or McDonald's French fry or like a steakhouse French fry.
Yeah, I mean,
All
fries
very
are all
different
different
versions of the potato.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the steak fry.
I gotta be in the mood for it, but in the right situation, I can go for a steak fry. JT prefers the steak fries. That explains why you don't like the Steak and Shake fries.
Yeah, because they're like completely.
They're like as far from the steak fry
I
as you
mean,
can get.
maybe that explains why I don't like the steak fry.
Curly fry or straight fry?
Curly.
Curly, okay.
Yeah. They're always better when they're curled.
My favorite French fries are like the ones you get at Five Guys, which always remind me of Chicago, where they got like the skin on them. They're thick, but they're not like steak fries thick, but they're thicker than like a McDonald's fry. And then you put the malt vinegar on there.
Yeah, those are really good.
Very nice. Very nice.
So here's a question that I have, and you said Chicago, which made me think of it. At work at the cafe, they have an Italian beef pizza, which was just okay. We tried it. But my two coworkers looked at me and said, "What's Italian beef?" So I'm gonna ask all of you: have you ever heard of Italian beef, and you know what it is? Because I was like shocked that they didn't know what Italian beef was.
I told her, I said, because you're from the Midwest, you're in close enough proximity to Chicago.
I also didn't know that it was like a Chicago thing because it was just something that I grew up with.
I don't know if it's only a Chicago thing, but it's a big thing in Chicago. Like I've only ever seen it in Chicago restaurants and in actual Chicago. Homemade fries, the best cut thin in oven. Les said that. Better cut thin in oven.
Okay.
Stacy says, I'm not a fan of curly fries. They taste burnt to me. Anita says, oh my God, curly fries. Oh, I love Arby's seasoned curly fries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jen loves the fries at Steak and Shake as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jen's got good taste in French fries.
That's right.
Heard of what? Oh,
Who said that?
JT.
Okay.
Italian beef. Les says, I do not know.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. Look at that. here, this is
This is
one of those
wild.
things. Stacy says, I haven't, but Gina has. That's because Stacy's originally not from,
Oh,
that area.
wow.
JT says, I love curly fries with sour cream. Yeah.
Oh.
And what WTF is Italian beef?
Oh my gosh.
All right, JT, here's what we're going to do. All right. Next time we hang out and do lunch, we're going to a Chicago restaurant that has a location in Brandon called
Portillo's.
Portillo's. They have Italian beef and they do like Chicago style hot dogs, which you probably wouldn't like because it's got a lot of green stuff on it. But the Italian beef you would probably like.
Good stuff.
It's like thin cut beef. It's slow
It's
cooked,
like shredded.
It's the sandwiches. It's a lot of times. It's not always on a sandwich, but a lot of times it's on a sandwich, and it's like there's gravy involved.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. Real good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Les says, I'm going to guess a cow from Italy. It's a chow cow. Anita says, Ed loves Italian beef. We have it for family gatherings sometimes. Yeah, because see, they're in Illinois.
Okay.
They're close enough proximity. Les says, is it like a Philly cheesesteak? No, it's not. Because cheesesteak is like cooked on a griddle.
So,
And this is like slow cooked, like in a slow cooker. So it's real tender.
I described it, and it's not really, kind of like a French dip, but the beef is like shredded, and there's usually a little bit more of it on the sandwich.
Yeah, it is closer to a French dip, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's kind of like a
But
French
it's not. It's not roast beef though.
dip. No, it's not. It's like something else.
JT, you said gravy. I'm a fat guy. I love gravy. Yeah, I feel pretty strongly that you would like an Italian beef sandwich. It's good stuff.
At Portillo's, they don't put cheese on it, but I've always grown up putting mozzarella cheese on it and
Yeah.
melting that.
Or we put Provel cheese on it in St. Louis. French dip sandwiches are really good too. Yeah. JT's laughing. Les says, see, I told you this was an educational channel. I learned something again this week.
I'm just like, it's wild to me. Because I just thought that Italian beef was something that...
You don't know these things until, like, if you grow up in an area and they have something in that area that's not, like, widespread, you don't necessarily know that until you leave that area.
Right.
Like, I didn't know Provel cheese was a St. Louis thing. I didn't know toasted ravioli was a St. Louis thing. Now it's started to branch out, but the toasted ravioli that they have at Publix, or Winn-Dixie in Publix, is a St. Louis company, but it's only been in the last few years I've seen it.
You know, what your people call my people.
Oh, well, that's a little different, yeah.
But it's not, though.
I mean, yeah, I guess not. Yeah, but we know that's just different usage of the same word. A Hoosier is derogatory in St. Louis. You do not want to be called a Hoosier in St. Louis. It is not polite. Les says, oh wait, hang on. Todd says, I can make you some menudo when I come out.
What's that?
Just need some beef tripe. Isn't that intestines? Is tripe intestines? Am I wrong about that?
Well, if that's what it is, I'll pass and I'll pick something different.
Les says, okay, does anybody know what shrimp wiggle is?
No.
I've seen a shrimp wiggle.
But I don't think I'm interested either.
Stacy says, Gina introduced hot beef sandwiches to me. They're good, aren't they? JT says, we're originally from SoCal. We know about carne asada, roll tacos, and carne asada fries. I mean, to be fair, like, I think most people know carne asada now, but 20 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, most people probably didn't in most of the United States, but it's become...
It's like a thing now.
Like there's chains that have that and there's restaurants where you can get that. So it's become more commonplace. Tripe is cow stomach. Can we make some haggis while we're at it? That's like sheep's intestine or something, and all kinds of organ meat in there.
Yeah.
I've had haggis fritters. Haggis in its truest form is not even legal in the United States, I don't think. Um, Les says, "Oh my God, tripe! My father used to love it. It's probably delicious."
I'm not willing to find out.
Shrimp wiggle is shrimp in a white sauce with mushy peas. Well, mushy peas sounds British. Shrimp wiggle sounds British. I don't know if it is. It probably isn't, but JT says pole sole. Am I pole sole to Todd?
Okay.
And Todd says, "See, they know." JT says carne asada is SoCal, Mexico is different than here. Oh, okay. It's different in Southern California than it is here. Hey there, Patty.
Oh, hi, Patty.
Todd says, make some blood pudding.
Ugh.
Have you ever had blood pudding? Because you know where I had blood pudding? On a cruise ship. I believe it was Royal Caribbean. They used to have a the full English breakfast at the buffet, and they had blood pudding.
I remember when you tried that.
You remember when I tried it? That was before we were...
You tried it on our first cruise.
I did? Was it? I thought I tried it way before that.
You tried it with me.
Oh, so that was on the Brilliance then. Ah, okay. I didn't really like it.
No, you didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
You took a bite and said,
like
nope.
Black pudding or blood pudding. Yeah. Yeah. Which is weird because I usually like that kind of stuff, but yeah, it didn't do it for me. I think I was too in my head that I was eating like blood sausage. Les says weekly food channel talk with Ben and Kimbra. Yeah. Our culinary knowledge.
What are we having for breakfast?
I don't know. A little metallic, yeah. Yep, a little metallic. A little irony. Ironic. What's like the grossest thing you've ever eaten? What's the grossest thing you've ever eaten?
I'm not very adventurous.
Right, but there's got to be something. Les says, how about Yorkshire pudding? That's like a dessert, isn't it? Am I thinking of that right? I feel like Yorkshire pudding's a dessert. That's kind of, I could be totally off on this, but in my brain, Yorkshire pudding is almost like a bread pudding.
That's what I was
thing.
thinking too.
And if that is the case, then I like it. But I feel like I may be not representing that correctly. JT says worms and survivability training. I've had worms. I didn't think they tasted that bad. What's that?
That's Yorkshire pudding.
Oh, that's not what I thought then.
No.
But it looks good. There's like loud noises outside of our house.
Not sure what that was.
Somebody rolling something?
I was gonna say maybe they're pulling the trash can up.
Oh, maybe. Finally, yeah.
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 The grossest, so I would say, and this isn't gonna be that gross, but as far as something that I willingly ate that I was kind of like, ew, I don't know about that, escargot.
Oh, okay.
Even though I ended up liking it. What?
I'm not sure that counts then. If you ended up liking it.
Well, but it was like, ooh, this is gonna be slimy and gross.
Right.
Yeah.
Anita says, so we've covered food, fashion, correct ways of saying things. What's our next subject? JT says, swallowed a live goldfish. That would top my list probably. I haven't done that. Todd's laughing. JT says, worms are gritty as hell. I'm assuming you ate earthworms then? You could get other worms from eating earthworms. So hopefully you didn't. You would know by now.
What about you?
I would say the grossest thing I've ever eaten was two things. One, catfish. catfish, oh, disgusting. And two, there was a Nicaraguan restaurant in St. Louis that I went to, and there was like a cheese soup. It wasn't called cheese soup. It was a different word, and it like smelled like vomit. Like, like I was like, did you guys just throw like are you like trying to get like?
Mm.
I tried it. It was gross. I don't know if it tasted like, well, I mean, I guess I've tasted vomit, sort of. It didn't taste like that, but it was like I couldn't get past the smell. It was so bad. It was so bad.
Smells
But
are a big thing. I'm trying to think. Have you ever seen me eat something that I just immediately? Well, actually, here's something.
it sounds like Gok in Star Trek.
So I was doing hard boiled eggs. I don't know, for a couple of weeks. It didn't last very long to work as like a little snack pack to try and get me through. I don't like the yellow part, so it was just the white part. And I don't know what happened to this one egg, but I wasn't sure about the smell, but eggs don't smell good anyways. I took a bite of it.
He's rotten.
Oh my God. It was
Yeah.
the most disgusting
Yeah.
thing. And it was in my mouth for the rest of the day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Patty says I swallowed bugs while biking. Does that count? That counts, Patty.
Yeah, that counts.
That does count. We didn't say intentionally. Les says, and ants. Anita says, calamari, not a fan. Okay, all right. I have not tried calamari. I wouldn't try calamari because I know I don't like seafood. Stacy loves catfish. JT says, fried catfish is yummy. I think catfish is why I don't like seafood. I think, like, as a child, I was forced to eat catfish at a friend's house when I was spending the night there, and I had to finish my plate. This happened to me multiple times at this house. And I literally had to gag it down. It was ooh, so bad. Catfish and hush puppies. That's
I
what
like hush
Stacey and JT
puppies.
says. Yeah, they said Jinx. Les says a ballot Filipino egg. Like, I didn't know Filipinos laid eggs, but is that one of those like eggs with like the chicken embryo in it or something, or what?
Ooh.
Because I remember seeing those in like, what's the Fear Factor? They'd have to eat that stuff. Like Fear Factor was always like, I always thought most of the animal stuff they did, probably all the animal stuff they did, like that wouldn't even bother me. The only thing they did that I couldn't do Fear Factor is some of the things they ate, like
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Was that one of my eggs, HT?
I don't remember. Because I had also.
Was it recently that happened to you?
It was in the last year, I'd say.
Oh, okay.
But I don't remember if it was one of those eggs or if it was like. Sometimes I would go to Publix and they'd have like 4 hard-boiled eggs like in a little bag.
Oh, that's probably what it was.
But it was like the last one, or it was like one, and the others were all fine.
It just went off, or temperature change, or something
I don't
happened
know.
to it.
But I don't remember if it was. I don't remember. But I ate the rest of them.
Les says I used to love chicken livers and hearts. Some of my animals really enjoy chicken livers and chicken hearts.
Paps loved liver and onions. That was like his favorite meal.
Gizzards. I've had chicken gizzards. First reptile store I worked at, one of the guys there was like, we got to get some chicken gizzards and cook them up. And we did, and they were good. They were good. JG says chicken liver is great catfish bait. I used to like Braunschweiger quite a bit, which is liver. Yeah.
Gross foods. Although I keep thinking about biscuits and gravy. I don't know why.
Well,
That's not gross.
Let's go the other direction. If for the rest of your life you could only eat one thing, what would it be? What would you choose?
One
You can't
thing.
eat anything else. You have to eat this one thing. And it could be like a, like you could say like pizza. Like it doesn't have to be like a single item type of deal. But if there was only one, you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Hmm.
Um, Stacy does not like liver.
Hmm.
Les says peanut butter. Hey, Daniel. Good to see you here. Ed also says peanut butter.
Interesting.
JT says Guy's Burgers.
Huh.
Gina says pasta. Now you got to be more specific than that, Gina. You can say a type of pasta. Like I would have accepted just burgers, JT, but I like that you went that specific. And yeah, you got to give me an ice cream flavor, Stacy.
Why?
Huh?
Why? Because you just said you could say pizza. Why is ice cream different than pizza?
Because you'd have to say like a pepperoni pizza, or a.
So pizza's not enough.
Well, I was just trying to say that, like, it doesn't have to be like an apple or an avocado or an egg or cheese. Like it could be a thing, but but if I could eat any kind of pizza I want, then that's kind of cheating a little bit.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Gina says spaghetti. See, there we go. Okay. Peanut butter ice cream from Les. Chocolate chip mint is what JT would do. Oh, you would also do ice cream. Chocolate ice cream for Stacy. I see pasta in our future on Venetia. What would you do?
Well, now I'm not sure if I can be this vague.
Well, what were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say cheesy bread or cheesy breadsticks. Are they the same or are they different?
I mean, that's basically the same thing.
But they're actually not.
Okay.
Like, I mean, the
oh, you're looking at like the Bosco sticks?
Yeah.
Oh, no, those are two different things. Yeah, you got to pick one.
I think I would go with those.
The cheesy stuffers?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm surprised that's even a decision for you. Yeah.
I think that would be my choice.
Yeah. I think I'd go with bacon.
Oh.
Just because I feel like I could just eat bacon.
Bacon gets too greasy for me
again.
sometimes.
Yeah, it'd be fine. It'd be fine.
So I couldn't say like chicken.
I mean,
chicken
I
too
could
vague?
also see like chicken is way too vague. I could also say like tacos,
That's
like a crunchy taco, not a Taco Bell taco, like a good taco, but
tacos would be good too.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to go with the cheesy breadstick though. I've actually been crazy. I haven't had those in a long time.
Todd says food static talk with Kimber and Matt. Les says Canadian bacon is not bacon to me, too thick. It's also basically ham.
It's like ham, yeah. It's not the same.
It's from a pig. That's where the similarities end. Now I'm talking about American bacon, not English bacon, not Canadian bacon. Foodtastic, yes, foodtastic. Yeah, JT says not mac and cheese for you?
No.
My mom says candy. Gotta be more specific, Mom. You can't just say candy. That's way too broad. Les says, speaking of Canadian bacon, you guys remember the movie with John Candy, Canadian Bacon? That sounds familiar. I think I remember that movie. I don't remember it well. I remember some of his other movies a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Now I want biscuits and gravy and cheesy breadsticks.
Anita's going mac and cheese.
I mean, I like mac and cheese, but I mean, I guess it depends on the mac and cheese. I can't choose just, like, I'm not okay with just any mac and cheese.
Well, it could be a good mac and cheese. Just,
But I don't want to be like, well, you picked mac and cheese, so here's your mac and cheese. And it'd be
No.
like not good mac and cheese.
I mean, this is just a game I'm making up in my head. Like you don't have to actually live it out or anything. It can be whatever you want it to be. It could be like the best mac and cheese you've ever had. But would you? But the question is, would you get sick of it? Would you want to eat it over and over again? That's why I said bacon. It's not my favorite food, but I feel like I could eat it over and over again
I think
without
I'd
getting
still
sick
have
of
to
it.
go with those cheesy breadsticks.
Okay.
Because I eat those and I'm like, man, I wish there were more than 4 in here.
Liz says that's when they invaded Canada. I don't know if I feel like I saw that as a kid, but have you guys been to Bojangles?
No.
I don't think I've ever been to a Bojangles. I know of them.
I've never seen a Bojangles.
I've seen them somewhere, but I don't think I've ever been to one. Aren't they sort of Denny's or Shoney's like-ish? That's what I think they're like. I could be wrong. That's the impression I have in my head. I don't know if it's the right impression. Stacy wants some Fazoli's.
Oh. I like Fazoli's.
Oh, Danny says they have really good biscuits and gravy. So there must be a Bojangles out near them, or she's been to one.
Who are you talking about? Who said what?
Danny said that.
Oh.
Les says, yes, I've been to a Bojangles. Anita says Fazoli's is good. JT says kind of fast foodish. Well, I mean, that's how I would describe Denny's and Shoney's these days.
Yeah.
But I've heard of Bojangles, never been there. I think they're like, I thought they were like in the South, like, Tennessee, but I don't really know that. I just know the song, Mr. Bojangles. Bow, 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 bow. I gotta be careful. I'll get us, copyrighted with an impression.
Yeah, definitely. Well, apparently there's one. Let me go to my Maps app.
We don't, but do we? JT says we live in the South. Oh, there's one in Kissimmee and one in Sanford.
I mean, just because Florida's South doesn't mean we're the South.
Yeah, we're kind of like past the South, I feel
We're
like.
not really the South.
Like Jacksonville's the South. Panhandle's the South. If you go if you go far enough into the state, you can get back to the South. So maybe where you're at, it's the South. We're like on the outskirts, probably in Plant City, though.
There's one in Lutz. There's one in Pinellas Park.
There's one in Pinellas Park?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's new then, because there didn't used to be one in Pinellas Park. Maybe they're moving around down here.
There's a bunch in the Orlando area.
I bet they just moved to Florida. I don't know how recently. My mom says Junior Mints. That is exactly what I'd expect her to say. The Conch Republic. We're not that far south. Stacy says, I grew up in Alabama. That's the South. Yes, I would agree with you, Stacy. That is the South. Florida is the far South, but not Southern United States. Like,
apparently Bojangles is going to open. Let's see. Oh, that was from June of 25. Bojangles to open first Tampa Bay location in Pinellas Park.
there you go.
So it's
2025. Yeah, I'm like, I lived over there for many years. There was no Bojangles. I would have eaten there. Anything new, I would have tried.
Well, now I want.
Les says, I grew up in southern Maine. Florida is even souther. That's right. What do you want?
I want biscuits and gravy.
Oh, my goodness.
You don't want that for breakfast tomorrow? Have a nice hearty biscuits and gravy before we start?
I'm not even hungry.
Well, I said tomorrow.
Mm.
And then I'll have cheesy breadsticks for lunch.
Well, maybe we should go to Bojangles.
Is that too far?
I don't know. Well, it's kind of far.
It's not real close, is it?
No, it's not. Pinellas Park is definitely, I don't want to go there, but
Well, how far is, let's see, this one,
What a diverse bunch we are.
Davenport.
No, that's Kissimmee might be the closest location I heard.
Well, that's the,
Oh, that's Davenport?
that's the closest
Oh,
one to us. That's 44 minutes.
I don't want to go that far.
Let's see, this one is 45 minutes.
JT says, let's go, I'll drive.
How about this one? 45 minutes. Okay, so there are 3 of them within 45 minutes of us.
And none right here.
Let's see how far this one is. An hour.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be willing to go there, not tomorrow, because we got too much stuff we got to
Yeah.
do, but I'd be willing to go there at some point.
Yeah?
Sunday, we're going to Texas Roadhouse, Anita says.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
love Texas Red. Last Saturday, we went to Outback.
Yeah.
We did all of our cleaning, and then Matt said, let's go treat ourselves.
Do you deliver Uber Eats? Les says. JT says, meet you at Publix. Send us some rolls. Stacy says, send us some rolls.
Oh, yeah.
The rolls and the butter. Okay. What kind of butter do they have? Do they have?
Who? Texas Roadhouse?
Oh, we
what
were
they're
talking about Texas Roadhouse. I thought Bojangles had rolls and butter. Yeah, I don't like Texas Roadhouse butter.
No, you're weird.
I have to ask for regular butter when I go there. You're really quiet.
So are you.
Hmm.
I just got really tired, too.
Did you? Oh, well, it's about 9:46, so we got a little bit more time and then we'll sign out.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have to get up early tomorrow.
Nope.
That's nice.
Yep. I've been so tired this week.
Yeah.
I could hardly stay awake yesterday at work.
GT says stop thinking about food.
Is that what's making me tired?
Probably. It's going to be cold enough at the oceans. You guys can do the polar plunge.
Yeah, no thank you.
No, I don't want to do the polar plunge.
Nope. That is of zero interest to me.
That's a big no. That's a big, big no. How's our video audio stuff? Is that all good?
Oh, yeah.
Because we've been monitoring our internet and our download's been pretty consistent, but our upload has not been great. But it seems like it's doing all right. So it is on Wi-Fi, isn't it? Should be.
I didn't take it off of Wi-Fi.
Then it should be. Should be on Wi-Fi. JT doesn't work tomorrow. Stacy says, I don't consider it a polar plunge unless you have to cut a hole to get in the water. That's valid. Video audio, pretty darn good, Les says.
Okay.
Okay. Lots of pixelation, JT says. So
Oh.
if Les is not getting pixelation, then that may not be on our end. Are you getting pixelation, Les? My mom says it's... Look, JT, if my mom's getting good... JT says, you would living in Minnesota. Yeah. Yep. Les says, no pixelation. Sounds like JT wants to buy a new TV.
We have a few extras.
He says, I have 500 megabytes on my end. I don't know.
I don't know.
If my mom's not getting pixelation and Les isn't getting pixelation, I don't know.
The tired's kicking in.
He just bought an 86 QLED. Didn't you have a ginormous TV? Oh yeah, didn't you give your TV to Danny? And you had to get like a crane or something?
Seems like a large TV.
It's a huge
I
TV.
feel like this is a big TV.
And it's 65 inches.
And we have a 70-inch in the other room.
And we're not using it because it's big. But he's got a bigger room though.
That's true.
He's got the space for it.
Yeah.
It would look awkward in here.
Yeah.
Stacy said I've been getting a little bit of pixelation every now and then, but mostly good.
Okay.
Gave her the 75 inch. It's clear now.
All right.
Who knows?
It's because we talked about it.
But you know what? Knock on wood, it hasn't been dropping.
Yeah.
So that's a win. Now it's Tech Talk with Matt and Kimbra. What else do you want to talk about? We can switch to something else. We can talk reptiles. I learned about something called the stiletto snake that if I tell you about it less, it'll give you nightmares for weeks.
Yes, probably don't do that.
Stacy says no room is too small for a giant TV. It is when you got to fit it between animal cages.
Yeah. We're probably going to remove the dining room table from the dining room so that we can get the animals in place.
Les says, let's take bets on Artemis lifting off on time to make the trip around the moon. I didn't even know
I didn't know that was a
anything
thing.
about that.
We're very learned.
Yeah. JT says, what's a stiletto snake?
It's a snake.
It's a snake with fangs that they got rid of their other teeth and they go out the side and they can bite you with one of them with their mouth closed.
They smack you with their tooth.
They don't strike, they stab. They stab multiple times and they have a nasty, nasty venom. Stacy says, I hope it does. We'll get to see it from our cruise ship. Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, that's neat.
Les says with 4 live people. Well, hopefully they're not dead people. No, but I understand what you're saying. Les says a stiletto snake is one that performs Saturday nights in the club. JT says, oh, hell no.
Huh.
JT says, I will be asleep.
I'm gonna be asleep soon. Oh goodness.
Wait, you guys are leaving on your cruise when exactly?
9 days.
Okay. So when is
Right.
so Artemis is going off next weekend? JT says wake up. He's awake. You should be awake.
Well, it's
He's
past
stayed awake
bedtime.
this whole
I know.
session.
I know. Because he was waiting for you to talk about snakes.
First time since Apollo that people go around the moon. February 8th. That's cool. Didn't India, it wasn't a manned probe though. I was gonna say, didn't India send a probe around the moon a few years back? And I thought somebody else did too, but I guess there weren't humans on those. JT says the hell I was HT. JT says I'm not a Snake Talk fan.
Well, he said he wasn't going to talk about it.
I-
You asked more questions.
That's true.
So I took that as you wanted to talk about them. Oh, is Anita still here? I have a question for Anita.
I don't know. You still here, Anita? Ed says, don't tell Anita, but I'm looking at booking her a birthday cruise in April 2028, 16 days to Hawaii on Princess. Well, then the question we asked right before that is very relevant. Les says, definitely not a Snake Talk fan. JT says, I'm awake, trying to keep up with everything I've missed. That's cool. Anita is here.
Great.
I have bad news for you, Ed. I think your surprise is going to fail.
So, my question is, that new book came out, right? Did you read it? Is it good? Those are the questions. And what's it called? Because I don't remember.
I don't know why that comment got held for a second. Les said, haven't met you, Ed, but if she doesn't want to go, we will. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
wait a minute.
wait a
Wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure that you said that the cruise in September is too far out. I don't think you can plan for 2028. Honestly, you're making me feel like you don't want to go on our group cruise.
Wow.
Which is very sad.
Oh, Les, I'm just hoping to be alive in 2028. JT says we will be on World Atlantic and Yacht Club on April 1st, 28.
That's like so many years away.
I know, right? Anita says, yes, it is, and I'm reading it now. It's good. The name of it is Save Our Family. Oh, the book. I'm like, I thought she was talking about the cruise. Oh, Stacy says, check Messenger, Matt. Hang on, let me check Messenger. Oh, cool. He sent a thing of the Artemis mission. When I worked at the Science Center, I would have known that.
There's a lot
because
of
we would have been
lines
talking about
there.
it.
Huh.
Yeah, because I guess it's gonna go around and then the Earth first.
Interesting.
Stacy, have you been to Kennedy Space Center?
Thought you were gonna ask him if he's been to the moon.
Have you been to the moon, Stacy? Have you been to the Kennedy Space Center?
I haven't.
You haven't?
Nope.
I've only been there once, and it was with the Young Astroholes, so I didn't really get to enjoy it. I would be interested in going back. They have something. Oh, they have Fraggles there now.
Is that where the Fraggles are?
Yeah, I think they're like some kind of Muppet thing. I think I saw
Yeah.
Fraggles.
I do remember Fraggles were gonna be somewhere. How long are the Fraggles there?
I don't know. I think it might be like a new thing there. Let's see what I miss here. JT says you better price booking that far. You get better prices booking that far out. Anita says, well, what a wonderful surprise. Thank you, Ed. Aw. Stacy says, travel smart. Les says, I think this is the largest rocket ever built, and they will travel farther away from Earth than any humans have ever. Oh, that's interesting. JT says, plus it's MSC's newest ship, and it's a yacht club. We need to read these comments in the right context to each other, because I was just thinking about reading comments about a spacecraft, and then JT's comment about MSC. It's kind of funny. I really do want to go to Hawaii, Anita says. Stacy says, no, I haven't. Would love to go someday. I have been to Huntsville, Alabama Space Center. That makes sense. Les says, I've never been to the center, but I'd love to go see one of the shuttles. JT says, let's do a trip to Kennedy Space Center, Matt and HT. Okay.
Oh, it's expensive.
Is it?
$77.
Holy crap, really?
Yeah.
That is pricey. I thought it was inexpensive.
That's for a 1-day admission. You can do a 2-day admission for $91.
I don't. So when I was there, like I said, I was with the Young Astroholes, a young astronaut group. We call them Young Astroholes for a reason. And we were only there for a few hours. And I thought we saw everything.
Well, it says arrive early and spend a
Maybe-
full day exploring the exhibits and attractions included with admission. The Fraggle thing is included with admission. So maybe they've added a bunch of stuff.
Maybe. GT says 1 day is enough. I would think so. But unless they added all kinds of experiences. But I mean, I would do it, like,
You can chat with an astronaut for an additional $50.
What year was that, Matt? 1900? No, it was like 2003, 2004. Patty says we had lunch with an astronaut when we went. That's cool.
How do they guarantee that an astronaut will be available?
Do they guarantee that?
Chat with an astronaut?
Oh, they probably have. I mean, what else are they going to do? They're not- That's 20 plus years ago. Okay, but like, I'm just saying, I felt like 2 or 3 hours was enough time to see the whole place, and I remember it being really affordable. I just thought it would not be like a, like Busch Gardens prices. or something.
Astronaut training experience. That sounds cool.
Also, I didn't pay to get in because I was technically a teacher. I mean, I didn't get in free because I was a teacher. I got in free because I was teaching, so the Science Center paid my admission. They have a bunch that rotate through. Most are old. The astronauts, I'm assuming. Inflation sucks. Yeah, but like, Gatorland didn't go up that much, like, I don't know. I don't know how much, I don't know how much it was though to get in. I wonder if they do discounts for like teachers or educators. That's not one of our
It's not.
attraction shows.
They have military and senior prices. It's 72 instead of 77.
Oh, woohoo! $5 off. Stacy says, when I went to college, I was going to be an astronaut. I decided the job opportunities would be too limited. Hey, you never know. You never know. Les says, Matt, gas used to be 25 cents a gallon. Not in 2004, though. Gatorland was like $1.25 20 years ago. No, Gatorland was like $20 20 years ago. And now I don't know how much Gatorland is.
Parking is $15.
The other place I haven't been to, JT, well, I have been there once, it was, again, it was with a group of kids, but they were much more polite than the young astronauts. Um, is Fantasy of Flight, and I went there with like a camp group, expecting to hate it because I don't really care about airplanes. Sorry, Les. But we had like this old timer, like this World War II vet old timer, gave us a tour, and it was like really cool. I was like totally engaged in it, and it was because of all the history and stuff. And it was kind of cool seeing like some of the different planes and things like that. But I always said I want to go back there, but I haven't. Okay, like 250. We pass by it all the time. Let's go. I know, Fantasy of Flight's like right there. They don't have the guy hanging from the plane anymore. I know it's only open for part of the year, and I know that the guy that owns it, his name is Kermit, but he's not a frog. I don't think he's a frog, at least. Lake Ridge Winery sounding better all the time. Yeah, right? We need to go there too. That's the one you want to go to, right?
Yes. Where else did you talk about? I was looking up the
Fantasy of Flight.
I don't know what that is.
We pass it. It's on the side of 4, like between here and Orlando.
Okay.
They used to have a big plane, and they had a guy like hanging from it on the side of the road, like not a real guy, but like a mannequin or something.
That doesn't sound familiar to me.
It's like an aviation museum.
Okay.
I don't know if you would like it.
Probably not.
Because what I didn't think I'd like it, and I ended up thinking it was really cool. But what I really liked was the guy talking about, like, there was a lot of like World War II historical stuff, and the tour guide we had did a really good job of like talking about it. And I remember after I went there, like I was so interested in like I don't remember their P something Mustang plane or something like that like I was desperately looking for like a flight simulator that I could fly World War II planes and dogfight and stuff, because they had like a flight simulator you could do that there. And I was like, oh, I'll get one of those for the computer, which I did, and it was really hard, and I didn't play it for very long. But we'll pick you up at Publix at always exits at 44. Jen has always wanted to go there. All right, well we'll have to go there. Not this weekend.
No, it'll be a minute.
But that is something we could
Yeah.
do. That would be fun. Did you ever watch the movie Space Camp? That was in 1986. It was filmed mostly at Huntsville Space Center. I know of that movie. I have never seen that movie. Hey there, Paul. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Oh, hey, Paul.
Meg was in here earlier. You probably know that, but Les says the tour we got of USS Wisconsin and Norfolk was fantastic as well. Paul saying hi to Stacy. JT's going to bed. Good night, all. Oh, it is 10:07. It's 10:07. What are we doing? Way past my bedtime.
It's bedtime.
I lost track of the time. Look at that.
Started talking about spaceships and stuff.
Spaceships and airplanes and
Flying things.
flying stuff. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess it is time for us to sign off, since it is 10:08 now.
Indeed it is.
So good night, everybody. We will, I think, see you next weekend. Maybe we'll have some order to our chaos.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We have a whole weekend to figure it out.
That's right. But you guys have a good week. Have a safe week. And we'll see you later.
Bye.